Hey guys, welcome back. I guess this is an update on the state of my custom TFC build. Um, Hang on, let's get that down. And I guess I'll talk about some of the changes I've made. Rather than doing like an episode, I kind of just want to show off all the changes at once because I'm not sure I could actually get them all in one place as easily. So first thing, I think, and this may be one of the most significant changes, is some changes to the way that trees work. Um, and so this feature is, there's going to be a lot more that I'm going to be doing with that, but for now, you may notice that we have these large logs instead of the log items. And we can chop them into quarters, and now we have 20. So 5 logs gave us 20 quarters, and each of these is the same as the sort of logs that we were working with before. So that actually means that trees give us around 4 times as much wood now, which is really great for things like charcoal pits, but it also means that trees feel way more significant. You don't end up chopping down like 20 of them just to build your house. Because you do get 4 times as much lumber as well. Though the eventual plan is to replace this type of wood with like a skinnier sort of log. A lot of trees would probably forest fire. A lot of trees would probably end up with the skinnier logs naturally, although some of the larger trees would end up with these thicker logs. And when you grow trees in if you plant a sapling, you would not get the thicker logs. So those would only be in trees that you find naturally, not in trees that you plant yourself. So next change, I think the next change I want to talk about, and the most recent thing I was working on, are foods. So mushrooms and pumpkins have never been edible in TFC, and I was looking to change that just because it seemed like a fun thing to do. Making the blocks edible, not easy, so we're not eating these. However, we can cut them up. So excuse the art. That's just I don't have an artist working with me now, so this is just something I'm doing by myself. And yeah, and we also get a pumpkin shell. If we had a torch, I could show you that jack-o'-lanterns are made with these shells instead of the actual pumpkins, and this is a really badly designed pumpkin innard. And we can also eat the mushrooms. Or not. That's interesting. Oh, of course. Yeah, we're full. We just ate this pumpkin. That's why we can't. Anyway, the next thing, I guess, is fishing, and I'm pretty proud of this. As a lot of you probably know, fishing is something that I redesigned in TerraFirmaCraft, but I was never able to actually get it to work the way I wanted to. And I believe I've actually achieved that now. Let's actually get that a little closer. So there should be fish around here somewhere. There's a fish very nearby. I don't know where he went. But yeah, so up until now, and this is something that Biax's, oh there he is, Biax's rule is that we could not be catching these fish mobs. We had to be catching any fish anywhere. But I don't know, I didn't really like that idea. Like, I would always originally planned it to be a thing that would work only with the fish that spawn in the world. I think that fish is not interested because I'm too close. He's probably too scared of me. If I back up a little, he might. Oh, there I think he's coming. Okay. Hey. You gonna... Buddy? Okay, I don't think he really wants to. And I think it's a little harder when it's so close to you and close to shore. So if we... there's another group of fish over there. Let's go try and catch them. And of course, you know, obviously, having this map helps out a lot because I'm looking for the blue entities on the map there, the map radar. But you know, it's not impossible to do it without the help of a map. So if we cast out and look very carefully, yeah, we can see the fish coming in. Oh, it's biting. And all right, yeah. So basically, oh, and we can see that there's the line tension meter on the XP bar. If that gets too high, your line will snap, which is always intended, but never worked exactly right. And eventually, if you do, you know, just fight the fish long enough, the fish will tire out and stop pulling. Come on. Oh, and there he got popped off. Let's pick it up. The fish sizes, obviously not that big just because of the butchering level. Butchering level is very low. I'd also like to change that, but right now I have a lot of plans for skills and butchering in general, so I think I'll tackle that later. But I think that's a pretty well, you know, I feel like the feature's a lot more fun now. It's not just cast, catch, cast, catch. There's a lot more going on. I guess I can show you what happens if you mess up. All right, so that fish is going out. He's gonna try and get it. The other thing is the first nibble, the first bite on the lure, you can't catch them. You have to get it on one of the next ones. And you have to, I guess, so we'll just reel in and see what happens. Oh, line's gonna snap, and it snapped. And that does quite a bit of damage to the rod. Anyway, so with the nibbling on the end of the bobber there, the first one, you can't catch them, and after that, you have to try and set the hook within half a second of the bite happening. And if you just leave it and you don't set the hook, then eventually the fish will just swim off, and you won't catch it. So there is a bit of timing there as well. I guess we could probably try to, yep, eat this now. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or comments, leave them below, and thanks for watching.